Welcome back to the InnovatED eLS. This is an example of one of our science courses. All of our courses have a variety of interactive elements to teach specific concepts to students. In this case, the labs the students would normally do in a face-to-face class are done using an interactive lab in the online environment. This video shows an example of one of the interactive labs that a student might participate in. The student would be completing their lessons as usual. When they got to the measurement and density lab instructions, they would read them and download anything they needed, like this lab report here. They would continue clicking through the rubric, telling what they'll be graded on, and then the lab. This page gives the students a basic summary of the lab, as well as a launch into additional resources the student may need and the lab activity. They can click here to learn more about density, here to learn more about the lab equipment, or here to go to the lab. The student is now in the lab itself, and they're to follow the directions on the lab report that they downloaded at the beginning. The students can weigh the cubes by clicking on the weight station. They'll drag the cube into the scale, drag a weight into the scale. You'll see it prompts them to close the doors and click on the knob to weigh. The student would then record the data once the scale was done weighing, stop the weighing process, remove the equipment. In this lab, the students are also asked to find the density of a cube in water. So they can tie the thread to the cube. It tells them later how to untie the string. They'll drag the cube into the water. They'll record the density by recording how much water has spilled over. They can then remove the cube, untie the string, empty the water, and refill the beaker. You'll notice that as the student performs specific actions, the lab prompts them with information about how to proceed. In this case, you can see there is a second portion of the lab. This may not be the case with all interactive activities. This is only one of many different types of interactive activities that we include in our courses in order to better prepare our students and to make the learning process more engaging. Thank you for taking the time to view this demonstration of an InnovatED science course.